I mean, it's really hard to give a great analysis on that. I haven't had a chance to watch the film. Obviously, we know that they have really good players and they have a good scheme. And, we know that it was going to take all of us to win that game. And thought there was some things that I could have done a lot better personally. Want to make a few more throws down the stretch, maybe some better decisions. But yeah, it's hard to give a full analysis on without watching the film.
Braedyn, is a loss like this against one of the best teams in the country, is this something you can use as a measuring stick for this program?
I think you could say that, but I think if you ask every player in the locker room, no, losses hurt no matter who you're playing. And you want to come out on top. That's why you play this game. Thought it was an incredible atmosphere tonight, and everybody wanted to get it done, and it sucks that we didn't.
Have a chance for you to have a great chances out, show you something about this team.
I think those are some things that we've known about each other. Everybody's super tight knit in that locker room, I'm glad that we got it to the fourth quarter. But ultimately we want to get it done, and we're going to come in tomorrow and. We're going to work next week, and we're going to try to make the corrections and put a better product out there next weekend.
Field position can really be important in a game like this. Their punter in the second half pinned you guys behind. How difficult is that? How does that limit you what you can do offensively when you're not maybe from you're not
Yeah, it's a tough ask. No matter who you're playing, anytime you got to go 90 plus yards, 80 plus yards. Just good execution by their special teams unit. It makes it tougher on us, definitely.
What was the hardest part about the first half? Defense putting you in some good situations and just not being able to move the ball efficiently. What was the toughest part about that?
It's kind of tough to make a fair call on that right now. I know we fumbled the ball. Trying to remember what happened. I'm not sure. Maybe I could have made some more plays when we had the ball in those good situations. Not entirely sure right now.
So when there were a couple of longer third downs, you were able to complete some balls over the middle. What did you guys see on some of those? Did it seem like a consistent thing? Like when they were trying to bring pressure, you guys had a good answer for it?
Yeah, it's just kind of, we had a good feeling they were going to heat us up. And, depending on what the play call is, you kind of, when you have pressure like that, you know that they're in man coverage and you know that they don't have a guy that can rob anything. And so kind of taking advantage of that whenever it was there. Yeah, anytime you don't have some of your best players, it hurts you as an offense. Obviously we're still without Tanner. He's a huge B leader of this team. It was obviously harder without those guys. That's why they're in there to begin with. So it made it difficult.
Obviously, you've been a confident guy throughout your tenure here, but what does performances like the last few weeks do for your confidence, knowing that was one of the best defenses in the country? You guys were in there to the very end.
Yeah, like I said, I think I told you guys before. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to believe in the way I prepare. I didn't do anything different this week. I'm not going to do anything different next week. I think, we have some things that maybe we can feel good about. But like I said earlier, at the end of the day, it's a hard loss. It's a game that we had a chance to win and didn't. And so we need to grow from it, and we need to find a way to win these tight games in the fourth quarter.
First of all, on as
at the time I was very frustrated with myself. I take full responsibility for that. It was a pretty poor throw to Skylar Bell. Kind of caused him to come back for it. If I just put the ball in his chest, he's going to be able to duck right in, which he still did. But obviously, got to play within the rules, and his knee went down. But it was because of where the ball was, and so I take full responsibility for that outcome of that drive.
Braedyn, Braedyn's out for the second half. How do you kind of mentally prepare performance overall in that second half?
Yeah, I think I've said this before, but I truly believe every play has its own life. It obviously we want to have our best guys in the game, but as a quarterback, it doesn't matter who's in the game. Your job is to handle the situations and make the right decisions and put the team in a good chance to win.
Was it?
No, I mean I saw him.
you were obviously looking.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was. I'd like to see the clip of it. I mean, I know it was kind of cross-body. That was, I don't know, just kind of something that did on the fly. I mean, you just gotta kind of create back there sometimes.
Does it make it any tougher earlier knowing that Braedyn had the 2 fumbles, maybe to kind of pick the pace up offensively?
I mean, we don't want to fumble the football, myself or Braedyn or anybody. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of that's kind of how football is.
On that touchdown drive in the third quarter, was that a design draw, your long run, or was that more of a just true scramble?
It was a design draw. It's kind of a one-look-and-go type of thing.
Okay.
We drained most of their defense with what we had on, and then the O-line and the running back did a great job sealing it for me, and then, the thing parted.
I just feel like the defense played tonight and getting some momentum, swinging plays, and be able to set you guys up with some short fields too at times.
Yeah, I mean, can't say enough about how hard and how well those guys played tonight. We've put an emphasis on turnovers all season, and tonight it kind of came to life, and they put us in a chance to win a game, and really proud of those guys. I thought they played well, and yeah, I mean, we're going to need them down the stretch too. So,
aren't guys looking at this game as a moral victory of any type? If you look at this game, we should have won tonight.
I mean, honestly, I think, like I said earlier, if you asked everybody in the locker room, they would tell you, like, this one hurts just as much as any other one. I know we were playing the number 3 team in the country, and, I know our backs were against the wall, and we were the underdog and all that, but at the end of the day, you had a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter, and, I think every one of us would have took that chance going into this game, and it really, it hurts that we didn't get it done.
How does that change things offensively in terms of just maybe what you're seeing in terms of the team, how teams are, trying to slow you down?
It's just a next man up mentality. You can't plan for things like that, and that's why we got to have guys ready to go and got to be able to answer the call when your number's called.
Talking about this game.
Last one's great.
Talking about this game, I mean, you talk about the turnover differential. Knowing how tough that Ohio State defense is there any solace in knowing how your offense played, or is it kind of just like, you felt you guys could have made more plays to try and stay?
I mean, we lost the game. We scored 10 points. We gotta find a way to play better. We gotta find a way to score more points. It's very, very frustrating, and I take responsibility as much as anybody. Should have made some better decisions. Should have made some better throws. Should have put us in some better situations there at the end. So just gotta learn from it. Gotta come back and gotta be better next week.